the features of the truck. Power locks, power windows. This is how you navigate through your dash system menu. Cruise control, sleeper light, test light, so that's for pre-trip and post-trip inspections. Hit that button, all the lights on the exterior will flash until you get in and you're finished doing your test, or you start the truck and they'll go off. Footwell light, dome light, hazard light, utility lights on the back, automatic traction control, spin, lane departure warning, engine shutdown override, hill assist. You don't want that off with an automatic transmission. When you're on a hill, it will not allow it to roll backwards. Engine fan, PTO if you have a PTO, Bluetooth radio, oil pressure, transmission, air gauges, heating and air, all your differential locks, and your fifth wheel up and down. The menu here on the dash, I'm going to pause this for a second and get into that. So now we're in the menu of the dash, and you can see you can go left and right, and then when you get on the screen, up and down. And you do that with this controller right here. So I'm going to move to the left with my left arrow key, and that's home. And you can see that top one's lit up, that's trip miles per gallon. So I'm going to go down to this one, and then this one using my down arrow key. So there's some truck information about miles and that kind of thing. I'm going to turn. If you see that little arrow right there, that's like an enter button. So I'm going to get that off of there. I'm going to go back to this screen. I'm going to go down another one. That's just trip meters. So I'm going to go back up to the top. Now I'm up here. I'm going to go to the right. There's my speed. And I can come down. I have two little sub menus here. Driving assistance, that's lane departure. So I'm going to go back up. I'm going to go to the truck. That's idle adjust that you can do. Alerts, I have one alert. I'm going to press this button to see what it is. Actually, I'm going to press OK. It says press OK. Brake, air supply, pressure, OK. The truck's not running, hadn't been running, so that's easy. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to come down to my sub menu. Software update, ABS, that'd be more for diagnostics, engine maintenance. I'm going to bump over there. There's my radio controls, hook up my Bluetooth. Bump over one more. So there's my dash bright settings, lighting, unit time, so on and so forth. There's a lot that you can do on the dash of this truck. PeopleNet systems, a tablet now. So you turn it on right here, press and hold. So it's going to come on, and then you just go to your PeopleNet like normal. It'll boot up just like the old ones, except there's no buttons. It's all tablet stuff. Put the truck in gear. It's hard to see this because of the steering wheel, but that's the best shot I can get of it. So foot on the brake, flip that to reverse, neutral, drive. These are some other things that we don't have set up right now. That's how you put the truck in gear. We've added refrigerators to all these trucks. There's a plug behind them. They'll all be plugged up. There are small locks right here to keep your stuff from falling out. Freezer, refrigerator. Seat has all the normal up and down, front and back controls, but this one has a heated seat, or you can do a ventilated seat. It's not cooled, but it will take air from the cab and circulate it through the seat, which is pretty cool. Right here at the driver's seat, you still have plastic on all these. Here's a baggage and a sleeper access, so you'll see the baggage door open, sleeper access door open. There's an inverter. There's lots of plugs inside the truck, but there's two out here if you would ever need them. All the trucks are equipped with an air hose and a chuck. So right here, if you have a flat tire, you need air. Right here at the driver's side fuel tank, you can hook up and have air to pump up a tire if needed. Show a couple more things from the outside here. DEF tank, air This is the battery box right here. I thought there was an air tank pull cord. Yep, there is right here. Air tank pull cord. Drain your air tanks. This truck has a hydrocam, and I'm going to do another video on the PTOs. But on these automatic transmission, you just hit the PTO button in your truck, and you need to be ready and hooked up. So this has a compressor on it. If you want to use the compressor, you need to be hooked up. That valve goes to here for operation, or that's to vent off pressure. And you'd simply pull that up, and the compressor kicks in for the product pump. Push that down, and pump cuts off inlet, outlet clearly labeled. That compressor, I've been told, gets pretty hot, so make sure you have your gloves on when you disconnect your hose here. Oversized fitting box. Nothing in it right now, of course. Small fuel tank on this side. This is a blind spot radar, so when you have people come up on your side, you'll have an audible sound in the cab to let you know that. This is a radar that works on the front of the truck with adaptive cruise control, so you can set that and it'll keep a distance to the car in front of you, which is pretty neat. And if you come up on something, it'll actually apply the brakes. On the driver's side, you got your power steering fluid, oil dipstick, oil fill, coolant level. It's a Detroit DD13. Passenger side, you got your windshield washer, fluid fill cap there. This is pretty cool if you have to get your truck jumped off, so you don't have to take all the battery box off. There's a terminal for that. So that's about it for this video. There's a quick walk around. 72-inch sleeper, 11R 22.5 tires. Fifth wheel's pretty high. We did that for rear unload trailers to help unload. We've been running them like that about 5 years now. Loading lights on the back. Hose rack. Good looking trucks.